Joe Biden had his State of the Union speech last night, and the very first thing he said was the smartest thing he said all night.
Good evening. If I were smart, I'd go home now.
That's true. He spent a long time in his speech talking about Roe v. Wade.
If you, the American people, send me a Congress that supports the right to choose, I promise you, I'll restore Roe v. Wade as the law of the land again.
Those are good Christian values. Joe Biden, the devout Christian, defending women's rights to kill their babies. All right, watch this clip. CNN, once again, just riding Joe Biden's.
Of Michigan, other swing states. What do you think the president gave to those voters last night?
Well, first of all, I agree with Evan. He did a great job. And as you know, I told you last night, I thought he would do a great job. That audience is his element. And I wasn't surprised at how long he stayed because he lives in a bubble and they don't let him talk to people, and he had all of his friends there, so he was happier. But I think he also laid out a vision. He laid out his vision for the future. He did, I think one of the things all of us have not done a good job about is talking about what we have gotten accomplished in the last 3 years. He reminded people of all the things that we've gotten done, called Republicans on some of it, like lowering prescription drugs and the infrastructure bill and the money out there. And hey, most of you didn't vote for it, but you're taking credit for it now. That was one of my favorite lines. But he laid out his vision. And I think it is a very stark choice between another 4 years of Joe Biden, what he wants to do, how he's going to support the middle class, how he's going to protect people's freedoms, starting with women's rights and women's freedoms, and very much in that democracy was at stake, and wasn't afraid to call out. You're right, he didn't use Donald Trump's name, but he told people and reminded them they were proud that they overturned Roe versus Wade. They want a national abortion ban, that he wants to repeal the Affordable Care Act, that he's Putin's friend, and I could go on. I think it was a very excellent speech and clear, stark contrast the country needs to see.
Joe Biden is trying to convince you all that he is mentally capable and has the energy to run the country for another 4 years. Do you really want another 4 years of Biden? TikTok suppresses my videos, so make sure you hit like and follow, and let me know in the comments, who do you think is going to win the 2024 election?